A smooth and relaxing crossing from Mission Bay to Catalina turns into a sailor's dream, with high winds racing as we approach the island. We resolve a water tank issue and begin to explore the underwater bliss of fishing and freediving around the island. Thanks for joining part 1 of our adventure.
Something bit.
Scrambled egg, Tatty 45.
We're getting ready to sail to Catalina. It's Thursday night, about 10 p.m. And we're just doing some last minute prepping. This is our ditch bag. We can strap it to a stanchion outside in the cockpit. Basically, I made a list of everything that I wanted to go in my ditch bag. Got some hats, big jug of water, a whistle, some rope, a bunch of power bars, handheld waterproof radio, which is great, and it also has a GPS on there, so it will pull up our position if we need it. Orange flag, compass, and mirror to alert any passing ships. Knife in there. We're going to put some flares in here. This will be next to a quick throw lifeline, right next to the dinghy, so the dinghy can deploy pretty quickly. Cooler is ready to go. We have this cooler. This is really frozen meat and ice. We've got, this cooler's got mostly just some beverages, and this is just purely ice. We'll sleep up here in the quarter berth. When we're crossing, we'll sleep up here. It's much more comfortable to sleep in here. There's not as much movement, and you can hear, for the person that's in the cockpit, it's very easy to communicate if you need to get out quick. All right. About ready?
Ready for what?
I don't know.
Take a nap.
Where are we going?
Take a nap. I'm going to take a nap, and then we're going to northwest.
All right, I like it. Good morning. It's 1:45 Friday morning, and we're about to kick this party off. Let's go. Good morning. It's about 4:30. Barrett just woke me up. He took the first watch. We use avionics, so we can see where we're at. We're about 54 nautical miles from Avalon. It's almost 11 a.m. Friday morning. Sun's coming out. It's very calm. Hardly any swell. No fish yet. So we just passed a group of about 4 or 5 kelp patties. So I tried to cast on them, did not catch anything. We've got 2 lines out in the back. Didn't catch anything on those. We've got those out the whole time that we cross.
morning one, Catalina. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. 6 a.m. A little coffee and Bailey's.
Spartina holds about 100 gallons of water. We've got two 50-gallon water tanks for fresh water. We don't use it for drinking, but we use it for washing dishes, taking deck showers, whatever, just washing down. And yesterday when we left, we had our water pressure on, which we typically do when we're underway to keep the water pressure up. However, we had some kind of leak. We think it was probably the pressure relief valve from the hot water tank that got fouled in the open position, and we ended up losing all of our water on the crossing and we didn't even know it. So since the engine was running, we didn't hear the water pump continuously going off for the first probably couple of hours. So we have no fresh water. We're going to fill up right now in two harbors. They have a pier and dock, and it's got fuel, fresh water, so they said we could come fill up whatever we needed. They don't charge for fresh water, which I was kind of surprised. I don't know where they get their water from, because it's just a small island. But anyway, that's awesome. So we're gonna go fill up our water tanks right now. It's early, it's not too windy. So what did we learn? Don't leave the water pressure switch on while we're underway. Or Barrett also had a good idea. We could have isolated one water tank and left that water tank open, that valve open, so that we could have that one as running on the water pressure and keep that one full, and isolate the other one to shut it off. That way we have a reserve tank. I think we resolved our water issue. We went and filled up at the dock here at Two Harbors. This is kind of the interiors of the bilge, showing you this is our water pump. This is the strainer for the water pump. Basically, we found that our water was draining from the water heater. We thought it was the pressure relief valve, which is right here. That was not the problem. Actually, these two hoses they disconnected. So we put an extra hose clamp on one side. That's where it had disconnected. So it was just completely, had come off of that check valve, which says, the one that says direction of flow. So that comes straight from our bladder right here. So when we have our water pressure on, this fills up, builds up the water pressure, and then it was just free flowing from that hose, flowing down through here, through the bilge. This is the aft part of the boat. This is our quarter berth. So it's flowing through here, not directly into the bilge, which would actually be nice, but it runs along this channel, which is under here. For some reason, it runs along the channel, back along the side of the engine compartment, goes underneath the shower bilge, pops out right about here and then down into the bilge down there. So we fixed that, like I said, put that extra clamp on there. That should be good to go. We've already run the pressure, water pressure back up. It took a few minutes to fill it up because it puts a few gallons in there into the water heater and into the bladder. And all is good. Our 2 water tanks, we have one right there on our starboard side in that lazarette. It's a 50-gallon tank. The valve for that is right under there. Then our second water tank is right here in this side lazarette on the port side. Another valve. And then those flow into the strainer water pump and then fills up that bladder up in the aft side. So all is good now. And this is our new shower sump pump, which we installed right before this trip. So this guy right here is about 70 bucks. I can't remember. I think we just got it on Amazon. But our shower, we've never been able to use that because we've never had a functioning pump down there. So this is the first trip we are going to be able to use our head as a shower. So we got a curtain that we'll rig up for that, and the hose just connects to our sink. So we keep the hose in here. I got a new shower head nozzle, which is kind of cool. So this all pops out and we just connect it. We've got a quick connect that goes right here. And then we'll be able to shower in here, and it'll drain out through the water pan into this little bilge compartment and then overboard.
I want to catch a little bass. The seal is right on all their fish. It's so funny.
Gang of jet skis.
Oh, I got a fish. Am I recording? Am I? Is it red dot? Just it might be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Here. Something little. Oh, did I lose him? He gone. He gone.
Get him again. Great one. Big fish.
Something bit. What you got on there? The tatty?
Scrambled egg, tatty 45.
Is that heavier than the other one I was using?
A little bit. Just gotta beat the seals.
Off 2 harbors. Look at that little guy. It's got a little calico. Is that like a tenor?
Oh, he's
That's awesome, Barrett.
fun.
Look how pretty he is. Oh my God. What a beautiful fish. Calico bass. Catalina special.
Fortunately.
Do you want some more line?
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll take the rod.
Now there's swim bladders out. So he came up from deep. So we can get him back down before the seals get him. Get the food. Good deal.
This one away?
Yeah.
Nice. Good job. Awesome. Okay, we're going to stay a little bit longer. So that's the Tatty 45. I'm gonna fix that guy. In the next episode, we free dive for fish, swim in the kelp, and take a jogging tour around Cat Harbor. Subscribe to our channel, On a Slowboat Fast Moto, to be the first to know when part 2 lands on the YouTube. Thanks for being a part of the crew.